Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher. She will show you how.
Hello students! Welcome to class. Today we're on TikTok looking at this account. This is an account that is called Alyssa's Animal Sanctuary. I looked at a bunch of the different videos and found out that this is a place in Florida, in Western Florida, and she has what appears to be hundreds of animals here. What we're doing today is to try to figure out, is this all good, what she's doing? Is there room for improvement? And also, does she eat the animals that she supposedly rescues? Or are they not really rescued at all? It does seem like she absolutely loves the animals, but a little red light is that she doesn't say here, I'm vegan. This is a vegan sanctuary. It doesn't say that anywhere. It doesn't say we don't eat the animals, don't worry. Now, obviously, anybody who has an animal sanctuary, you would assume that they are not eating the animals. But if she really does care about them, you would think that she would mention it, and I didn't hear it mentioned at all anywhere. Now, it's true I didn't see all of the videos, so that's why I'm asking for your help. Go and look at this account on TikTok, and you tell me if you see whether she's vegan or not. If she is really the true hero that she appears to be, or is something else going on. One of the things that alarms me a little bit is that she puts on these kind of costumes, and she seems like a little bit too much of a show person for somebody who's basically rescuing animals. When you're around animals, it's messy, you need boots, you need pants that are okay to be getting dirty. Now, it's tough because she needs to present herself as this sort of public figure, somebody who's pretty and entertaining because she wants to get viewers. And so I understand that in a way, but it just seems a little bit over the top. Is she wearing leather, for example? We don't know. Does she talk about things like that? I don't hear her talking about it. Now, this is a video that is in 2021. So let's just go through a few of these. She seems to be wearing fake eyelashes, and I really hope that they're not made from mink. Mink are little animals that are kept in tight, confined cages, and they are anally electrocuted for their fur. And people put them into fake eyelashes. So I really hope that she has addressed this at some point in a video and said, of course, I am not wearing any animals. This is a great structure that she has here for the goats. They love to climb. It looks solid. It must be a huge amount of work to take care of these animals because animals tend to bite different things, chew on different wood, and there must be a lot of wear and tear. So it must be constant upkeep. And every time they pee and poo all over the place, somebody has to go in there and clean it up all the time. So imagine how much work this is. I am a bit alarmed at how many animals there are, and I really hope that they are actually being really well taken care of. It seems like it, at least on the surface. But remember, this is TikTok. These are people's cameras. They can edit. They can show you whatever they want. It's great. They gave these chickens and these roosters a pumpkin to eat. That's wonderful. And here they did things like to decorate. Now, obviously, the animals don't care about Halloween whatsoever. All they care about is to have a pumpkin that they can go inside. That's super cute. So in a way, she's doing a very good marketing job to make sure that we see her videos. Let's see what she's saying here.
So if you remember remember from my original video, the slide was only supposed to be a temporary thing while I was fixing the ramp, because while I was fixing the ramp, didn't want the chickens and ducks having this straight drop off, so I just threw the slide in that place. And the slide ended up being the cutest thing in the entire world, and I think we all decided that the slide needs to stay, right? The thing is, animal safety is my first priority, and as cute as the slide is, I needed to make sure that it was safe. And one thing that I noticed was, as they came out of the door, they just sort of stepped out of the door and then fell down a slide, and that could be a little bit dangerous because they didn't really have the option to choose whether or not they want.
This is excellent, what she's saying right here. As you can see, she's dressed in a sort of a more working type of outfit. So let's listen some more.
To slide down the slide. Now, one other thing that I noticed was that the ducks love the slide. I'm sure you guys have seen this viral video where the ducks go up and down this little slide over and over for hours. It's the cutest thing ever, right? Ducks love stuff like that. They love slides. Chickens, however, are not exactly the same. So one thing that I noticed was the ducks were having so much fun going down the slide and the chickens really weren't. So I wanted to fix that. So we decided to remodel the whole front of our chicken coop, which it really needed it anyway. It was kind of old and falling apart. So we used this as the perfect excuse. So we closed off the old chicken coop door right here, and we built an entire deck on the front of the chicken coop, fixating both the slide and the ramp permanently with a deck. So as they come out their cute little cottage door, they have plenty of time on the deck to decide and choose for themselves whether or not they want to go down the slide,
This is
or
great.
down the ramp, or just jump out the side if they want. But the fact of the matter is that they have the choice and they have plenty of time to choose. So it's time to wake the chickens and ducks up and let them out of their new front door. So this will be a true test. Who do you think is going to choose the ramp, and who do you think is going to choose the slide? Let's see.
This is exciting. Oh, someone dropped the camera.
Okay, well, I wasn't expecting a duck to kung fu smack my phone out of the way, so, guess we're just gonna have to try this test again tomorrow. See if we can catch it tomorrow. Everybody's been asking me about the slide and what happened to it.
All right,
but
that's
I haven't
cute.
been showing you guys. Good morning, buddy.
Aw,
I love
cute.
that. I never get tired of.
Okay, this I don't agree with. Animals do not need any kind of soap. And when you put an animal in water like this with soap, they will get some in their mouth. This is more just for humans to look at. This is not okay. Water would have been sufficient. So we have to be careful. How much of this is for show and how much is it just because it's actually the right thing to do? Now, again, she does a really great job painting everything, but remember that zoos are not good for animals. Sanctuaries are. So we're just making sure every time that we see a sanctuary that it is legitimately trying to help the animals. It's not there to make money. It is there to rescue them and to make sure that they don't breed in there. They don't create more animals, because that doesn't help the end goal, which is to make sure that animals aren't being abandoned. Okay, so I guess this is another day. And in general, it's, look at that. This is later on. Would you say that mostly the ducks are going on the left? Oh, it depends. It's cute though. And one little sweetheart be like, where'd everybody go and what's going on? It's cute. That's cute. I really like that she did that. Me trying to explain why it's okay that I spent money on a fancy clawfoot bathtub. Okay.
Oh, and who pays for it?
Wait, let's see that.
Nobody. You write it off.
Who writes it off?
I don't know. The write-off people. That's a write-off.
That's a write-off?
Yeah.
Do you even know what a write-off is?
Yeah. It's when you buy something for your business and the government pays you back for it.
Oh, and who pays for it?
Nobody. You write it off.
Who writes it off?
I don't know. The write-off people.
Okay.
Baby, I just wanna vibe today. Baby, let's cruise, let's ride.
All right. We include the whole fam. Okay, so they have some places where they welcome people to do yoga and hang out with the animals. That's also really cute. It's good that people get to see animals up close so that they don't want to eat them afterwards. Chickens, and pigs, and ducks. Animals are not there for us to use or exploit, so it's a fine line between making sure that you do enough advertisement to make sure that you get money to take care of them and then going over the top and exploiting them. So I think it seems like she's doing an okay job here. I think she's doing a good job. She definitely has a partner there who is doing great, who is building all of the structures.
Good morning, boys. Hi, Maverick. Where's your wingman? What's up, buddy? Talk to me, Goose.
Oh my goodness, adorable.
Hazel, rise and shine. Come on out. Still working on. So I love that you came at this with no hate, because that is one of the comments that I get all the time, and you are correct. Lily is very skinny. So we are a sanctuary. These animals are all rescued from different situations, which means that a good majority of them have different disabilities and illnesses. And Lily is almost 30 years old, and unfortunately she suffers with Cushing's disease and laminitis. So I'm sure you also noticed in the last video that when she came out of her stall, she was limping. So the laminitis gives her all sorts of hoof problems, and with the Cushing's disease, she has issues with putting weight on, muscle atrophy. So with struggling to put weight on her, we also have to worry about putting too much weight on her. Because the more
This
weight
is
that you
excellent.
put on her, the more weight that she has on her feet and on her legs and on her hooves, which makes it harder for her to walk around.
Okay, very good. You could see that she really does care about the animals. Anyway, have a look at her site. Okay, so now they've had quite a while to adapt. There's not too many of them going down the slide. Seem to be about half and half, would you say? Anyway, have a look. Check out this site and tell me in the comments what you think. Do you think that she eats animals? See if you can find out anywhere whether she actually eats animals or not, and hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully she is vegan, since she's rescuing all these beautiful, innocent creatures, and hopefully she's making sure they're all spayed and neutered so they're not reproducing in there, which would of course contribute to the problem of people abandoning them. And if you are ever thinking of starting a sanctuary yourself, remember that these animals live to 10, 20 years old. Many of them, even like you saw with the horse is 30 years old. So this is not something that you take on lightly. It is, of course, absolutely imperative that we rescue animals, but you have to think really long and hard that this is going to cost you a lot of money. It takes a lot of work to keep something like this up. And of course, if you're really good with social media, you can probably get people to contribute, and that would be good.
All week long, and it's easily one of the coolest projects that we've ever done before out here. But I wanted to wait until it was completely finished to show you guys the final project, and it's finally done. Wilbur, it's finally time to show them. Come here. Come help me. Let's show them our new aviary. Come on, buddy. Go show them why we've been so busy this past week. Go show them what we've been working on. Good boy.
So she's showing a new structure that she has built. And here's a bit of her showmanship where she dresses up, tried to get you to pay attention. Remember that giving gifts to animals isn't something that they care about. They can't read their name on there. It's not necessary to wrap up any gifts for animals, but I guess she does this to get your attention so that you will donate.
So we recently just redid the front of our chicken coop, and I'm
So she's really happy about the chicken coop being redone. I don't know if she eats the eggs or not that these chickens lay, and I hope that she leaves them there for the chickens to eat themselves, because a lot of these animals have been genetically modified to not have enough calcium. So if the eggs are not fertilized and they are left there, sometimes the chickens will eat them themselves, which is okay. At any rate, they shouldn't be taken away, because when they are taken away, the chickens keep laying them. And you can find out more about that by going to egg-truth.com. It's also really important that she keeps the roosters and the hens apart so that they're not creating more and more babies, because that would be horrible. We already have so many animals that are abandoned. And I don't know how she is managing that, but hopefully she's addressed that in a video before at some point. So thanks a lot for being here today.
And TikTok decided to surprise us by sending me a package in the mail.
Okay, so she's getting some gifts from TikTok. You can go ahead and look at this site if you want to. Let me know what you think. Okay, this was a video where she talked about needing a break. And she said that she needed somebody to watch the animals for her because she is never able to get away. And this is what I was saying before about the importance of when you go into something like this, that you have a real team with you, people who can help, because the animals are not going to ever stop needing people to clean up their poop, which is all over the place. They're not going to need, they're going to continue to need somebody to feed them and to fix structures that they break by biting them or bumping into them and so on. So she made sort of a joke about needing a break, but then she actually stopped posting for quite a while and people were a little bit concerned. So sometimes somebody who has, oh yeah, here she says.
Challenging for me. I made a video a couple videos back where I was like, I need a break. Can you guys watch the animals for me? And it was joking and it was cute and everything. But the reality is that I don't get to take breaks very often, or at all, and I don't get to take vacations. And if I get sick, I don't get to sit and have that downtime, because things just keep going. Things keep happening and the animals still need to be cared for. And sometimes it just gets really hard. And this past month, I just crashed and burned. I got really sick and I had absolutely no energy to do anything.
So I'm going to let you guys watch that by yourselves if you want to. Again, her account is called Alyssa's Animal Sanctuary. It's in the western part of Florida. Thanks for listening. If you find out whether she's vegan or not, let me know. I'm really hoping that she is, and that she is the real deal, but you never know what's behind the mask of TikTok and social media. There's always things going on and you never really know what they like to show to the camera and what's really happening. So if you get a chance to ask her, if you get a response, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much. Now coming up on screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Have a look, be curious. Check out That Vegan Teacher's channel. There are videos in the archives about sanctuaries. There are videos about people who are saving animals, and there are videos about animal abusers. I encourage you, if you're watching this and you're not vegan yet, to seriously think about these animals and how loved they are, and that the ones that are in your stomach right now also deserved love. No pig deserves to be eaten. No chicken, no duck, no turkey, no cow. So thank you very much for being here today, and I will see you all in the next video.
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's help her save every chicken, pig, and cow. Let's follow that vegan